So I'm going to start this off just by saying, Joe Shimoda, what an incredible ride that was. Now, if you missed this is from last weekend in San Diego. He's coming down the pit straight, quote unquote, where the mechanics are, hits the pit board of, or somebody else, however you want to word this, his hand and a pit board connected. Broke two of his fingers, and you can see it right here. He's coming down the pit straight, or whatever you want to call it, and bam, just connects with a pit board, whether he hit it or the pit board hit him, however you want to word it. Broke two fingers, still rode the night, finished P7, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. And you got to give it to him. I mean, right here is his hand after it. And as it gets up a little slowly, his pinky looks, I mean, obviously, broken fingers are just bad, but that pinky looks horrible. And the worst thing about this is you really can't do much for broken fingers or broken toes. You can splint them together, but that's about it. And you think every single time he lands, having to grip that bar, having to pull the clutch in, it's going to be, or had to have been, very painful. Obviously, this weekend we are coming into A2, and as far as I can see, this is from RacerX, it says, at the moment, it sounds like Shimoda will ride Friday's press day session and then decide on if he will be able to race on Saturday. Now, obviously, this is big because when in A1 had a really good start to the year. Uh, P7 at A or San Diego round two, really, you have to say, really gutsy and a really good point mitigation. I mean, that's kind of one of those rides where if you can get through it, if you can salvage some points, it is it's the ride where championships are made. You know what I mean? Like that's the one where you can point at it and say, "Hey, this is the one where it was a bad race for me. I didn't get on the podium. I wasn't winning, but I salvaged points and that saved me. When you win the title by two or three, that would be the race where you point and be like, those points I earned right there are what got it. At the moment, with his first and seventh, he is at 40 points total, which puts him third in the standings behind Beaumer at first and Smith in second, 47 and 42 respectively. He is 3 points ahead of Deegan in fourth, and hopefully, knock on wood, you gotta say, hopefully this doesn't stop him from racing. I understand it's going to be incredibly painful. And like that picture right there, the one sided handguard to try and protect that from Roost or hitting anybody else, like probably was a necessary thing. And you got to say, the West is absolutely decimated now with all the people who went East before the season even started. You got Faulkner, Hampshire, Cochran, then Levi Kitchen obviously moved over after or before the first round. Now you got who we have injured here? Marshbanks and Masterpool both injured. And if Shimoda is out, I mean, you've got 7, 8 guys that would have been racing this round gone. It's absolutely depleted. So knock on wood, hopefully he can. Hopefully, it's gonna be painful. But I mean, if he raced last week after doing that, you would hope that after a week, I mean, granted, a week of healing is absolutely nothing for something like that, but you would hope after a week of healing they'd have some sort of brace made for him or something that he can grit out. I mean, obviously, it's going to be one of those things. If he can race on Saturday, if he race does the press day on Friday, if he can race on Saturday, it's going to be one of those necessary nights. Do as few laps as you possibly can in practice, get the line down, get comfortable with the track, do your heat race, get out of your heat race. Do not have like if he has to do his heat race, misses the cutoff and has to do an LCQ, just that extra time on the bike, those extra landings, those extra clutches, it's gonna be even worse. So you gotta, you know, get everything down packed as fast as you possibly can, get the track, feel comfortable or as comfortable as you can. Get out of your heat race, with the best qualifying position you can. You may not get first, but you at least want to get out of it, and then bear and grin it through the main. It sucks to see. I mean, obviously this year started off incredible for him, and looked like he was going to be a title contender. I mean, at the point right now, he still technically is 7 points down. Does not put him out of any sort of mathematical thought. It's just going to be how well he can do. Because it's this round, and then they get a break for the East Coast starting. So if he can do one more race, he'll have what, 2 weeks off to heal, quote unquote heal, or at least get better. So hopefully, not like I said, hopefully, knock on wood, he can make it through this weekend, salvage as many points as he possibly can again. Hopefully they've got something that can stabilize that hand and help him. And the only good thing is at least it is the pinky and the ring finger. It's not your pointer or your middle, the ones that they actually are using to pull the clutch in all the time. So, the silver linings of the bad sides of things, but I don't know. So I'm gonna leave you guys. Comment down below. What do you think of it? What do you think of A1 San Diego? Are you excited for the rest of the year? Are you going to any races? Who's going to win the titles? Do you think? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things this platform allows you to do because it really just helped me out and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.